to this seminar, which is co-hosted by IGC International Growth Center and Asia Development Research Institute, which is based out of Patna, Bihar. And it is also the International Day for Elimination of Violence Against Women. So it's a very appropriate day. I thank the organizers to choose this day to have an discussion or a conversation on a very important issue. The only thing that I really want to emphasize on the significance of this issue is even pre-COVID, we know that violence against women is a significant human rights issue and has, in the last decade and a half, been also appropriately been positioned as a public health issue because the prevalence of intimate partner violence worldwide is 1 in 3 women who have ever experienced either physical or sexual violence in their lifetime. You find that across the board in developed and low to middle income countries. So this isn't a problem of the poor, of poverty, but this really persists at all socioeconomic classes. We also find that this has a huge cost to the economy because it affects women's participation, women and girls' participation in the economy, plus obviously has many other implications on household economies, growth, care for children, as well as public health issues that women themselves experience, which have been adequately researched and documented that include low birth weight, stunting, as well as women's sexual reproductive health problems, mental health, and lack of ability to persistently work and retain their work jobs in the economy. And many other issues that we'll also discuss in the panel today. Post COVID, of course, I think what has really become important is that this has become a part of a larger public discourse. That we know that it has disadvantaged everybody, but posed unique and disproportionate challenges for women. The mandatory lockdown in India showed early data that violence against women was exponentially rising throughout the country. And we have data from the National Commission of Women that shows that in India, women filed more domestic violence complaints during the lockdown than recorded in a similar period in the last 10 years. So we have statistics that between March and May, 1,477 complaints of domestic violence have been registered in this 68-day lockdown period, that first big lockdown. And also, there's early evidence that suggests that domestic violence complaints have increased 131% in May 2020. This has all been discussed. Early in the pandemic, we did not know whether there was enough documented evidence, although there was a lot of suspicion that we would see a lot of violence emerging. But as the time has gone by, we are seeing emerging evidence. And most of these statistics are, in any case, not complete. So we know whatever is reported is only a subset of probably what is being experienced. For us, this is a very important issue because because we've always positioned violence against women as a global pandemic, and now we are actually facing a global pandemic. So I think the combination of the two are actually lethal for women and girls, and that's a issue that we want to discuss with the gravity that it really poses.